Hello, good evening. Welcome to our Wednesday evening live stream. We're going live across YouTube and live across the world right now on this very wintry Wednesday evening. It's snowing here at the towers, and it is beginning to stick on the garden, on the grass as well. Not yet on the path, not yet on the roads and pavements, but it is sticking on the grass and on the garden as well. Pepping up on the trees, on stick on trees too, and bushes. So it's pepping up right on cue. We said, didn't we? Like it'll be relatively light, ease off through the middle part of the day, and then late afternoon into evening will be pepping up through parts of Wales and Midlands, and that sort of area, and right on cue. Whoa. It's actually happening. So, I think might get a little bit of a covering here in the channel. I think it'll be on for a few hours this evening. And they've got another dose coming up tomorrow with tomorrow's area of low pressure. We will be doing Snow Watch within this live stream. So, it's going to be like a 10 to 14 day and the Snow Watch combined. So we have got a lot to get through. I will probably start screen capturing around 6:25, something like that, a little bit early. I've got a lot to get through in this live. Let me just shift my chair over a little bit. Got a lot of data to show you. So it's all to be revealed. It's all on the way. And I shall get on with the screen share section of the live stream, around 6:25, I think, something like that. I've got 48 concurrent viewers with 23 likes on the stream. Goodness gracious me, we'll see how big the stream gets. Wasn't Monday's live stream epic? It was unbelievable, wasn't it? These 500, we peaked at around 489 concurrent viewers, I think. Though getting on to 500 concurrent viewers, biggest live stream for 2 years on the channel. Absolutely unbelievable. Nick Hines, you've got a lot on your plate, haven't you, at GavsWeatherVids? I have, but it's all good. It's what I'm here for. As I said on Monday's live stream, these scenarios are when GavsWeatherVids comes into its own, I think. We don't get them very often, but when we get these exciting, interesting weather developments, then this is when the channel, really comes into its own. I'd say this is probably the most interesting phase that we've had since 40 degrees back in July. Because when it gets that hot, it gets too hot for me to live stream, you see. But there's no problem with me live stream when it's cold, because you can warm yourself up, can't you? It's harder to cool down than it is to warm up, I think. Anyway, wow. Josh. Stick your fingers in your ears, everybody! Super chat! Woo! Thank you so much to Josh for wonderful world of nature and weather. Been bits of snow in Manfield already. Sign of things to come tomorrow. I think so. Wow, Josh. Wonderful world of nature and weather. Thank you so much for your super chat there, my friend. That is epic. Thank you so much. Mark Tristan, I haven't seen you for ages. How are you, Mark? Good evening, Gavin. It's been a while since I popped. It has, hasn't it? I think the last time was the first Friday night live stream when I turned the lights off in the town, so you thought I'd had a power cut. Anyway, what's Mark saying? Hope you have more snow than I've had in Brighton. I'm doing alright. We're doing alright so far in the towers, Mark. Not doing too bad. Thanks so much for popping in. Hope you're doing alright, my friend. Right, I was just going to say thanks so much to our moderators. Now, Paul's going to be a little bit late, but Paul will be checking in around 15 minutes' time. So, Paul James, moderator, will be here a little bit later. Espy might be here a little bit later as well. We have got James098 with us, though. So, thank you so much to James098. And, thank our moderators as and when they check in. Thank you so much to the moderators. Now, I've got some questions from Mark Kinnear I've got to answer, so I'll just do these and then I'll start going through the live chat. So, Mark, here's Mark's questions. These were what Mark was asking, I think, on Monday's live stream, but because the live stream was so epic, I wasn't able to answer them. So, you know, setting things right for Mark. Mark saying, Gavin, when you first did the summer update on Sunday, and it showed if the PV is only displaced, it showed poor and cool summer. Could you now go by that and forecast a wet, cool summer or not? No, you could not, Mark. So, yeah, we did the first summer update on Sunday. We went through different types of SSW displacement events and also split events of the SPV. We showed that you have a split. It actually looks like it favours like a warmer, drier out. You get a displacement. It seems to favour like a cooler, wetter summer out. We've had displacement type SSW this time. However, it was a very small sample. There was only 4 years, you know, that have been displacement events since 1950. So very small sample, and I don't think you can, you know, create a forecast just on that, Mark. So don't worry at the moment. Mark also saying 2008 summer overall was a poor, cool, wet summer. But did get a few hot days in July. Yeah, I think there was a few hot days, but generally it was bad summer, 2008. Don't get away from that. Mark also asking if forecast wasn't showing any snow for my area where I am in the Wirral near Liverpool. Does that mean I definitely won't get snow? No, you know, the forecast could be wrong. With snow, it's always a case of like nowcasting. A lot of time watching the radar, looking out window. Mark also saying, is that right, that when PB gets wind, it's too much for it to keep the cold bottle up? Yeah, that's right. You know, you have to disrupt the PV, have displacement of the PV, and weaken it, then the cold air can start pooling out. And Mark saying, proves how wrong CFS can be, and the other models a year ago, they forecast a cool, poor summer. Look what happened instead. Yeah, we finished up very hot, didn't we? Mark saying, makes me laugh when you say, makes me laugh when some say word snow in March, but as we know, it does happen. It does, yeah, you know, surprisingly so. And finally, Mark said on 626 historic video, it looked like you were in a different part of the room. Yeah, I was upstairs. In my bedroom, actually. One of the few videos that I'll record in my bedroom, because it was Christmas. So that's the reason for that. Right, thank you so much. That's like the other decoration downstairs, and I got shoved off upstairs with the computer. So yeah, I think that's only 2. That one and the Xmas 1927 historic video. Just 2 of them where I did it upstairs. So quite unique. Right, okay, we're very close to 100 concurrent. We're turning into a big live stream yet again. Thank you for your questions, Mark. We're now over 100 concurrent. So, wow, and goodness gracious me, turning into a big live stream once more. We shall see what happens when we start screen capturing shortly. Right, I'm going to start going through the live chat then. And I'll shout you out as I do so. We will bring you Snow Watch and the 10 to 14 dayer from around 6:25. Snow still falling out of my window. I'm going to keep an eye on it, see if there's any sign of it settling on the path. Right, okay, first person in but today was Lynn W. Hi, Lynn, thank you so much to Lynn for being here. How's your daughter getting on, Lynn? With the treatment, I hope she's doing all right. Let me know, Lynn, how your daughter's getting on. Saying, fabulous Gav, looks like some areas will hit the jackpot. Well, I wonder. Yeah, some places are going to get a lot of snow. It's an amber warning, actually, for parts of Northern England. Quite serious, you know. Amber warning for parts of Northern England. So we'll discuss that when we start screen sharing a little bit later on. Thank you so much, Lynn, for being here. Matthew Orchard, hello to you, Matthew. So good evening, Gavin. All it's been a very wintry day here. Plenty of snow most of the winter, but now things are turning a little bit milder and going back to rain. Oh, you guys trying to go back to rain down in Oxfordshire? Matthew, hopefully it'll stay as snow for a little bit longer for me. I hope it will. Thank you so much, Matthew, for being here. Matthew, I've had to give my snowman an umbrella. Hope you keep it going, my friend. Mark, it's been snowing here, but not sticking, just melt as it lands. It might start settling tonight, Mark, as it gets colder. Josh, wonderful world nature weather. How do you, my friend? Thank you so much for your super chat saying, Oh wow! 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 Snow watch. One snow watch in December, and then three in the same week. Mad March. Crazy, crazy, isn't it, Josh? We actually did one in the middle of January, but nobody remembers that because it was like a no snow watch, really. But there was a snow watch in the middle of January as well. Right, okay, hold on, everybody. I'm so sorry everyone would have live stream without several casts, would it? Okay, Luke, going to you, Luke. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. We've got Patrick Martin, even, here with us. Say good evening, everyone. Been drizzling all day in Suffolk until about an hour ago. No, it's snowing heavily and setting. Wow, wow, wow! Congratulations. Congratulations, my friend. We had a little bit of snizzle this afternoon. That's like drizzle, snow drizzle, snizzle. So we had a little bit of drizzle this afternoon. It's properly set in, properly set in now. It might even be starting to settle on the pavement outside window, actually. So it begins to settle even on like concrete, which has been quite wet through the day. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Right, got Trish here as well. Good evening to Trish. Say hi, Gavin. Mods and everyone. Hope you all have all seen some snow. Snowing now here, Trish. I was up at 4 a.m. like a big kid. Oh, lovely. Nose pressed against the window. Yes, it snowed here in South Wales. Super pretty. I'm so pleased you got some snow, Trish. That's awesome. I'm so pleased for you. Jake Haverson. Hello to you, Jake. Saying hi, Gab. London tomorrow on BBC. Says it's going to get up to 10 Celsius. Is that true or not? It's possible, yeah. Down in the south, possible, but it might get to double digits. Meanwhile, like 50 miles further north, it could be snowing. Going to be that sort of day tomorrow, James. James Jukebox 2. Hello to you, James. Doing a little bit of heat in the comments at the moment, aren't you? Yellow and amber warnings are here tomorrow and Friday, Gab. Hope all is well. I'm all right. Yeah, no, I'm doing all right, James. I notice you're getting a little bit of heat, aren't you, in the comments? But there we go. You stick to your guns. Even when it's pouring down with snow, you keep saying that it's not going to snow. Mark, I'm so sorry, my friend. Mark saying, has snowed here, Gavin, in Wirral near Liverpool, but not stuck at the moment. How come it doesn't stick sometimes when it snows? Is it but the ground? Yeah, just that it's not cold enough on the surface for the snow to stick. Also, when it's light, it's more likely to melt and that. But I reckon you will get some snow sticking either tonight or tomorrow up there, Mark. Right, okay, let's go down. Michael Johnson here. Hello to you, my friend. Good evening to Michael Johnson. Got James United here. No snow here. Lovely sunny afternoon here. It's been very cold through those 6 centimetres snow on the ground. Sounds very cold and wintry up there, James. I think you'll get some snow later tomorrow into Friday morning. Got Dr. Dark Lion with us. So to you. Right now in the Midlands. OMG, so much snow. Congratulations, my friend. Right on cue, isn't it? Lee Stevens. Hello to you, Lee. Thank you so much for being here. What's Lee saying? Even though I had 2 solid inches today, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there, Lee. Save it for Friday night. Save it for Friday night. Chris Biggs, hello to you. So like crazy for me. Where are you? Congratulations. Anyway, Ibby, hello to Ibby in the amber warning area. Congratulations if you want it, Ibby. We've got Austin's Weather Obsessed here with us. Hello to you, Austin. Bertie Rayland, hello to you. Great to see new names in the live chat. Thank you so much, Bertie, for being here. Are you subscribed to our channel? I hope you are. Thank you so much. Jill Williamson, hello to you. Told me to dit, and I did, didn't I? Thank you so much. Right, okay, Peter Evans, hello to you. 115 concurrent viewers, by the way, with 36 likes on stream, around 10 minutes. We're going to start screen capturing for you. We will bring you so much and our 10 to 14 days. Got lots of data to get through tonight, so we're going to start the screen share a little bit earlier, but that'll be coming around 10 minutes time. Thank you so much. If you enjoy the live stream, please like the stream. Thank you so much, everybody. Peter Evans, hello to you. Hi, Gab. Very exciting time. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Definitely. Jonathan Stockley is here. To you, Jonathan. We've got Pogo here as well. Pogo P, hello to you, my friend. Pokemon Elliot, thank you so much, Pokemon, for being here. Right, let's come on down. Jill Williamson, cold and cloudy all day here in Barrow in Burness, in Cumbria. I've got Barrow in Burness still on my list of suggested locations. I'm not sure if it was you who asked about Jill, but that will be coming up in the coming few days. Got Austin's weather obsessed. Don't you, Austin? I saw some light snow this morning, even though XC Weather said it was 4 Celsius somewhere 20-25 miles away. Congratulations, get a little bit of snow, my friend. Peter, no second name, saying snow or rain for Bridlington tomorrow. Gab, please. I think it'll be rain, I'm afraid, down Bridlington. Much more likely to be rain there, I think, my friend. Let's just check that. Bridlington. Bridlington. I don't want to give you false information. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, actually, no. I was thinking you're down south. No, you could well get some snow tomorrow. You're coastal. No, you know, it's possible that it'll just be rain or sleet because you're on the coast. It's always harder to get snow, but no, you're quite prime, you know, up in Yorkshire. Not doing too bad. Transport Manchester, good luck, my friend. Transport Manchester, hello to you, Spirit Hunter. Hello to you, Spirit Hunter. Thanks so much for being here. Right, let's come down. Craig W, hello to you. Afternoon, Gal. Hope Huddersfield gets a good dumping of snow tomorrow. You could well get a bit. Yeah, up there. I think you're far enough north to get some tomorrow. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Jordan, up to you. Very strange year. But in County Durham, no snow yet or winter. We usually, I don't know. But yeah, it's been strange. It's been a funny old winter, hasn't it, Jordan? It's been a funny winter. And you know, ending with quite cold weather in the spring as well. Jet D10, let's do Jet D. Evening Gav, only morning snow for me, then sleet and rain rest of the day. With some snow showers. You might get a little bit more snow later on, GXD. Don't give up hope completely just yet. Stephen Charlton, hello to you. Thank you so much for being here. Chilly and very white in Stromness. Thank you so much, my friend. Wrap up warm. We've got Kippering Grammar. Hello to you, Kippering. Kipria, I think that is. Hello to you, Kipria. Thank you so much for being here. Neil Cutler, my good friend Neil. Evening, Gavin, everyone. Snowing well in Liver. White over now. After snowing all day and not set. It's the same here, my friend. Yeah. Right on cue. The snow's pepping up and it's settling, isn't it? Thank you so much, Neil, for being here. We've got Dylan Holbrook. Hello to you, Gil. Hello, everyone. Been lots of rain and sleet here today. Long. Not much snow for you, Ben Dale. Tom Musler, to you. Hi, Gav. Hopefully more snow for the Midlands. I think this winter came out only about 0.2 degrees above average against 91 to 2020. It's true, yeah, about average for the more modern average winter set against 61 to 1990. And also Sam Pargo, to you, Sam. Thank you so much. 8 centimetres where I live in South Beach today. Shame the snow has gone for us, not good for you, Gab. It's all right, yeah, we're doing all right. Thank you so much, Sam. Luke Foster, hello to you. Snowing in Welland Garden City. Thank you so much, my friend. Congratulations. Jason Sharrat, hello to you. Even Gab, oh yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Thank you, my friend. Very busy, very busy, but I'm fine. Thank you so much for being here. Croft Weatherman, hello to you, my friend. It's snowing in Milton Keynes and settling. Wow. Congratulations. Time Lord, 1984. Hi, Gab. Matlock in Derbyshire seems to be in the amber zone for start Thursday and Friday. Hoping this is accurate. I think that is. I think it is. Yeah, I think you could be in for it up there, especially your elevation. Scott Ellie Rickson. Hi, Gav. Quick question. Why do you 500 millibar? Why do you 500 HPA rather than 850 HPA for snow forecast? Why do you? It's all important. It's all mixed in, but I tend to go more by the 850s actually. Although I don't show them that often, but But, you know, I look at the 850 as also dew point, very important. And I don't often go into that, but if you saw Snow Watch last night, I did explain a little bit about the 850 HPA upper air temperatures, how important they are. Right, okay, what a live stream, 134 concurrent viewers, it's epic. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll start screen capturing for you in around 5 minutes. I'm going to screen capture quite early today because I've got a lot of data to get to. Darren Maroney, how to you, Darren? Adam is here. Adam Weatherfan, Adam Brunson, how to you, Adam? Adam had a leak at college today. I hope they sort that out soon, my friend. I hope they sort it out soon. Right, okay, Neil Cutler, heavy snow here. Send it my way, Neil. Send it my way, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Carl Chadwick, hello to you. Looks great for Buxton tomorrow. Bit of a shop in Egypt last week. Oh, lovely. I had a nice time. Yeah, Buxton's going to get buried. Buxton, it's one of those places. Buxton will be buried tomorrow, I think. Chris Ailing, hello to you. Hi, Gavin. No snow here on the south coast. Well, that's it. On the south coast, you're not in pole position, are you? Unless it's really cold. There's like an easterly from the Urals. It's always going to be quite difficult for the south coast, isn't it? Go a few miles inland and, you know, you'll find it, though. Pokemon, how much centimetre do you think in the northwest Midlands will get? You know, could be getting up 10 centimetres, 5 to 10 centimetres if you're elevation. I definitely wouldn't rule that out. Richard Brown, hi Gavin, hi everyone. We got snow here in Hull, been snowing on and off all day. Congratulations, my friend, congratulations. The unknown OB06. I miss proper winters with so many snow days. We'll get one before too much longer, my friend. It's got to happen. It's bound to happen. James Jukebox, the heat is on, Gavin. It's on you, isn't it? It's on you, James Jukebox, too. I've been noticing it. Liam McCarthy, I've been snowing in Liverpool all day, but it isn't sticking. It may start to stick, you know, overnight as the air temperature gets that little bit colder. KC, hello to you. Hello, KC, I'm sunshine man. KC, hello, Gavin. Give us a shout out. There you go, shout out to KC, Chorley in Lancashire. There you go, my friend. Nice shout out. Right, JL, hello to you, JL. Good evening, downtown members. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Joe McKinley, hello to you, Joe. So you haven't seen any snow in South Lincolnshire. Around watch, just sleep, hoping might see something before the end of the week. Keep your fingers crossed. Well, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you, my friend. Monty! Good into Monty Bio. Thank you so much, Monty, for being here. What an incredible live stream. Thank you so much. Liam McCarthy, will Liverpool get snow or rain tomorrow? I think you'll probably get snow. You know, I think you look quite good for snow, but I'll look some data shortly. Stephen Howe, Exeter never had any snow, just rain. Always looks a bit marginal for the southwest, didn't it? Right, it's an incredible live stream. At the bottom of the live chat now, everybody. I just want to do at the bottom of the live chat. We've got 145 concurrent viewers with 51 likes on the stream. If you could give us a like on the stream, that'd be absolutely incredible. We will start doing some screen capturing for you in around 2 minutes time. If anybody wants to shout out, Steffi is there. Steffi Adcock. Hi, Steph. Thank you so much for being here. James Young is here. Good to you, James. Thank you so much. Saying hi, Gav. Have you got snow going down? Yes, it's snowing heavily here in James. And it's settling certainly on the garden, on the grass. I think it might be starting to settle on the pavement outside the window as well. So yes, it is settling now here. Thank you so much, James Young, for being here. Right, so if anyone wants a shout out, give me a wavy emoji, a thumbs up emoji. I'll do that for you in a mo, and then we'll start screen capturing. Find patience in life. Over to you, my friend. Michael Johnson, best of Sweden. Hi to you. Craig Round, hello to you. Lynn W, we've had light snow on and off all day. Tiny flakes, no covering at all, just a wet ground to show for it. It might pep up a little bit later, Liam. Possibly it will. Right, okay. Better swing, and you, my friend. James Young, you enjoy your snow gap. Thank you so much, my friend. Tours and Moors, hello everyone from Western Super. How do you, my friend? Adam Blunt's at GavsWeatherVids, so if you put heating on, yes I have got heating on, and the fire at the moment. Right, Luke's story, Met's office is writing off snow on North Sea coast, but I have a feeling they might be wrong. So side sperm is low enough, and precipitation is looking heavy enough to push it down to sea level. It's always difficult on the coast, because you get that most warmer pockets of air, but coming off the sea. And I think our basalt, saltiness to the air as well. It always makes it trickier if you're in a coastal location. That said, I wouldn't completely rule it out, especially the further north you go. Jason Sherratt, how much snow from the northwest Midlands? Maybe 5-10 centimetres possibly, my friend. Depending on elevation, of course, which will be very important. Abdul Farouk, hello to you, Abdul. Any more snow expected for Birmingham? Yes, it will carry on snowing through the evening in Birmingham. We'll ease off a little bit later on in the night, then come back tomorrow morning before probably turning to rain tomorrow afternoon. It might come back again tomorrow night into Friday morning, though. Let's start bringing you some data. Simon Wade, hello to you, my friend. Get a lot of snow in Rochdale. We are right next to a penalty. I don't see why not. You could get a lot, I think. Rochdale could be one of those places, but really is, gets a bit of a hammering from this. Andrew Barker, my good friend Andy. Hello to you, my friend. We've also got Jana here. Nothing in Plymouth. Right, okay, let's start bringing you some data then. So a little bit earlier than usual, but I have got a lot to get through tonight, because we're going to do a snow watch, and then we're going to do a 10 to 14 day. I've got to have this wrapped up for 7, so I'm going to turn off the webcam. I'll be disappearing, but I will be returning later on in the stream. So for now, farewell. And I'm going to turn off the image as well, and in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going to screen capture. Here we go. We're screen capturing on this Wednesday evening. It's Wednesday, the 8th of March, 2023, at 6:27 in the evening. And it's a wintry Wednesday. We've got 137 concurrent viewers with 55 likes on the stream. If you have enjoyed this live stream so far, still got all the data to show you, and please can you give us a like on the stream, and thank you so much for doing that. Trust me, West Midlands completely covered now. Definitely, yeah, I said on Snowwatch, didn't I, that it's going to pep up last night. So, this evening, late afternoon, evening, going to pep up, and I think Snowwatch has done quite well there. Damien Mallet, west of Islandgam. Will there be a good snowfall tomorrow? Let's have a look at the data, shall we, in a moment, and find out. Marcus, Gavin, I think you need to lie down at the moment. Have I said something? Maybe I said something. Have I got myself mixed up with my time and dates and whatnot? I could have done it. It's very tiring at the moment, but I love it. I love it, this sort of weather, because I'd like to be able to bring proper live streams to people, that are better important, pivotal, that, and so I always love these times, but they are very, very tiring. So if I say something wrong with my time and dates there, then I'm very sorry about that. Right, just have a little sip of magic tea. Okay, lubricating the vocal cords, and we're going to begin. So I suppose the first place we've got to start will be with the weather warnings. So this is the weather warnings from the weather warnings page. These are weather warnings from the UK Met Office for today. Snow and ice warnings for Northern Scotland, for Northern England, and also widely across central and southern parts of England and Wales, away from the far south anyway. This warning through Wales and Midlands into East Anglia and just up into the south of Northern England is valid until 7 a.m. tomorrow. Spells of snow and icy patches may cause travel disruption during Wednesday and into Thursday morning. Now, let's have a look at tomorrow's warnings, and it really is a case of warnings galore tomorrow. Virtually the whole country has some sort of warning, except for like central and western parts of Scotland and also the far south and southwest of England. I see loads of yellow warnings, but the one I'm going to concentrate on is the amber warning. We've got an amber warning for heavy snow from the North Midlands, anywhere from like Nottingham, Stoke-on-Trent, northwards, up the Pennine chain, just to the west of Newcastle at its most northerly point. And they're saying heavy snow is likely to cause significant disruption on Thursday afternoon and Friday morning, presumably Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, and into Friday morning. The amber warning is valid from 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon until midday on Friday 10th. If you are in that area, then I would take some precautions, actually. If you, take some precautions, make sure you're a little bit stocked up, make sure you've got a nice heat supply and whatnot, because it does look as though it's going to be quite severe up there for snow later tomorrow and into Friday. Let's have a look at the current situation. So there is the band of snow through central parts of England and Wales. Quite persistent and heavy. You can see from the brighter colours there. More showering in nature further south, and these are rain showers primarily down in the south and southwest. A little patchy snow has got up into northern England. This band of snow will be on for another few hours, probably up until around midnight, and then it will start to die out and things will dry up later on in the night before tomorrow's rain, sleet and snow arise sort of in the second half of the night in the far west and southwest. If we add on the dew point, you can see that it's to the south, but the dew points are above freezing. So remember, if the dew point is above freezing, it will always rain. And we see here that the dew point is above freezing for these southern counties, really from about the M4 northwards, that the dew point goes below freezing. Obviously, no problem with this precipitation being snow through the Midlands and up to northern England, as the dew point is at least 1 or 2 degrees below freezing. Very, very cold dew points we get up into Scotland, so another severe frost is likely for parts of Scotland tonight. Let's go through the facts charts then. So these are the human interpretations of the models by the forecast at the UK. So this is the Snowwatch section, by the way, in case you didn't realise, didn't Snowwatch first over the 10-14 day after that. So these are the facts charts, which are the human interpretations of models by the forecast at the UK Met Office. This is the facts chart currently. This is the current scenario, really, the weather fronts, the warm front and the occluded front behind it. In the south, this is what's bringing today's snow. You'll notice there's an area, actually you'll notice that the front sort of pulls out into the Atlantic. There is a little bit of a wave just here, which is running along this warm front, and that's the reason that precipitation is pepping up at the moment through Wales and the Midlands and whatnot. Now you'll notice that the front actually connects back to that area of low pressure just there. That is below, going to be bringing some disruptive weather tomorrow. Going through to midday on Thursday, there is that area of low pressure, a lovely triple point. We love a triple point low at GavsWeatherVids. So we've got 3 weather fronts, a warm front, a cold front, and an occluded front, forming a triple point. And when you get a triple point, that tends to be where the heaviest precipitation is going to be, and the greatest risk of snow will be on and to the north and east of the triple point. That's a fact chart for midday tomorrow. Behind that warm front, we're bringing a pocket of warmer air into the south. Ahead of the warm front, that is where we have the cold air. That's a scenario for midnight on Friday. So notice by then, we've got the low pressure centred right over top of southern England. Again, it's over and to the north of this occluded front. They'll have the risk of snow, so that could be significant and disruptive snow, as we've already explained. That snow risk is like through Wales and Midlands, North Midlands, anyway, up towards northern England. Struggling to get this up to Scotland. Might even struggle to get up to Northern Ireland, but I think we'll get some snow up to Northern Ireland. But again, that low pressure has trended south a little bit on the fact chart there compared to where the UK Met had it like a couple of days ago, I think. By the time we get through the big down Friday, that low is going out off into Germany, and we're building up a little transient ridge. So the cold air comes back southwards again on Friday, turn mostly dry, but will be cold with overnight frost. We've got more low pressure in the Atlantic for the weekend, and as we get through into Saturday, these areas of low pressure and their weather front start advancing, start trying to advance in from off the Atlantic, attempting to bring milder air in, but never really getting up to Scotland. Scotland will stay cold throughout the weekend. There will be more rain, sleet and snow around over the weekend. Right, let's have a look at some forecasts, mate. So this is from Metriciella. This is a Rome. We can only see Ireland, England and Wales with this, as it's a French model, primarily focused and primed for France. But we can see Ireland just there, the Republic just there, and, England and Wales over here. So there's the current snow that we got through the Midlands and eastern parts of England at the moment. That's going to be on for a few more hours, and then we'll gradually ease off as the night goes on. Turn drier later in the night, but by 7 a.m, more rain, sleet and snow coming to far west, southwest of Wales. Also snowing across Ireland there. You'll notice, so those of you watching from Ireland, hello to you. And it looks like you might get some snow through the, through the Irish Midlands and whatnot tomorrow morning. Now, through the course of the morning, that rain, snow pushes northeast across England and Wales. Rain to the south of the M4, turns to snow through the Midlands up into northern England. Quite a bit of snow through northwestern parts of England there on Rome. That's 5 p.m. tomorrow evening. So snow through North and Mid Wales into the Midlands, particularly the North Midlands, possibly a little bit over towards the north of East Anglia and heading up into northern parts of England as well. And then that snow gets very heavy overnight from Thursday to Friday through northern England. You just make it out there, Northern England, that's where the amber warning is coming in. And then as we go into Friday morning, actually that snow begins to move southwards again into other parts of the Midlands, East Anglia, for example, getting another spell of snow, albeit this time it's moving out of the way and into the North Sea. This is how the GFS 12 there is looking. This is a low-res model, of course. There's the current snow through central parts of England and Wales at the moment. Eases down, although some light snow could continue in the second half of the night, but generally that snow eases off and then picks up again in the morning. So tomorrow morning, heavy snow through central parts of Ireland into North Wales, into the Midlands as well, and heading up towards northern England and East Anglia. That snow then gradually pushing more towards northern England, northern Ireland. So very heavy snow there by 6 p.m. tomorrow evening through the North Midlands up to northern England and over into northern parts of Ireland, just about getting southern Scotland. Further south of that, it's heavy rain. So I start off with snow here at the towers and then it turns back towards rain. However, I'm very close actually there. I'm not far away. And tomorrow evening into Friday morning, that actually comes back then quite widely across England and Wales as the cold air begins to return from the north and the low pressure clears out into the North Sea. So wintry mix, but the focus really is like on the North Midlands, Northern England. I'd say Buxton, I think, will be absolutely buried with this. Most of you in Derbyshire, in northern Derbyshire, you can get a lot of snow tomorrow evening and into Friday morning. Friday will be a clearing up day, so eventually we turn dry up. We'll be very cold on Friday night with a widespread frost, and then into the weekend we've got more rain, sleet and snow moving in from off the Atlantic. Right, that's that one done. Where are we now? GM. Okay, this is another low resolution model. Again, there's the snow we've got right now. I mean, it's not as widespread as that is showing. Again, this is a low res model. That's tomorrow, Thursday. Snow through Ireland, England and Wales. That snow turning very heavy from Wales into the North Midlands and up into northern England. Overnight on Thursday into Friday, and then the snow comes back southwards again on Friday morning before getting out of the way and going into drier but cold weather from Friday into the weekend. We have more rain, sleet and snow coming in from off the Atlantic there. Our pairs looking like this is the high-res model. There's the snow developing through central parts of England and Wales. Still snowing quite widely through like the Midlands to East Anglia and whatnot. Up to 10 p.m. this evening, that could give a few centimetres of snow on untreated roads and pavements. The snow eases off by around midnight, starts to turn drier. But then tomorrow morning, that next area of low pressure bringing more rain and snow in from the Atlantic. So 10 a.m, we've got quite widespread snow through Wales and Midlands up into northern parts of England as well. Rain further south, of course, and then that snow turns quite heavy overnight through the North Midlands, through much of central North Wales and northern England, struggling to get the snow to very snow for Northern Ireland as well, by the way, but a little bit of a wintry mix there, and struggling to get much snow up to southern parts of Scotland. So it really is like the central swathe of the country that is the focus there for significant snow tomorrow. And it's not that far away from me in the town. Certainly in the morning I get snow and then it turns back to rain by the look of it, and then it'll start clearing away to the east on Friday morning. We turn drier and colder. This is the Icon model DWD. Looks like that. So again, this is seedling snow through central parts of England and Wales. Eases off, through the early hours, but doesn't completely go away. And then tomorrow morning actually picks up through Wales and the Midlands, rain in the south and the southeast, and then the snow becomes very heavy across North Midlands and northern England overnight tomorrow night. This is midnight on Friday. Very heavy snow up Pennine Chain, over to Northern Ireland and just into the far south of Scotland then. And then as we go through Friday, the air for low pressure transfers into the North Sea, and the snow starts to come back through Wales and the Midlands before it fizzles out and clears away to the east over the weekend. Icon brings more rain, sleet and snow in from off the Atlantic. That will be one to watch for the weekend. UKV, this is a high-res model from the Met Office, looking like this. So what's happening with that? Let's see, we flipped over to, okay, let's go up here and go back to UKB. It should have updated. So there's a delay on UKB. That's a nuisance, isn't it? UKB is delayed tonight. So this is this morning's prediction from 3 a.m. We should be got the 3 p.m. UKB prediction by now, but for some reason, you wouldn't credit it, would you? When you really want it, hasn't updated. So this is from the earlier update from UKB. So anyway, here's the snow that we've got right now across England and Wales, particularly central areas. Now that's going to ease off for the second half of the night, and then tomorrow the snow comes back into Wales and parts of the Midlands. Rain down south, some very heavy rain for southern counties, and then that snow really sets in across parts of Northern Ireland, Northern England through Thursday afternoon. Some very heavy snow there, likely from the North Midlands up to Pennine Chain. That's 9 p.m. Thursday, very heavy snow in the North Midlands and up into northern parts of England. Around the coast there, as you will notice, it's more towards rain. That's what I'm talking about. It's always harder toward the coast to get snow because you get mixing from like the salt air and warmer parcels of air coming in off the sea and whatnot. So it could be more of a wintry mix around those coast areas, but inland there's going to be very heavy and disruptive snow, through parts of northern England. Sheffield, for example, could be one of those places that is really quite primed with this, I think. Into Friday, that rain, sleet and snow starts coming back southwards again, and then clears out of the way, and then we're into drier weather for Friday. Today will be a very cold night, I think, on Friday night with a widespread and quite severe frost, with more rain, sleet and snow in off the Atlantic then as we go into the weekend. This is the E7WF run from this morning. So again, that's how today. That's how I picked up today's snow. Probably a little bit too widespread with the snow like this evening. Not as widespread as that, but it's got it right. But the heavy swathe is through central parts of England and Wales. It eases off through the second half of the night, and then more snow coming in from the Atlantic tomorrow morning through Wales and Midlands, heading up towards northern parts of England as well. Rain down in the south, and then the snow turns very heavy overnight, Thursday to Friday, through North Wales into the North Midlands and up into northern parts of England where you've got those yellow colours. That's where there could be some very disruptive snow overnight Thursday into Friday. It all pulls out into the North Sea as we go through Friday, which is a drying up day, turning drier then, before more rain and snow starts heading in from the Atlantic over the weekend. And lastly, we've got the WRF model, high weather model from Meteoseel. Again, there's the snow this evening through central parts of England and Wales, rain down in south tomorrow. The snow is through Wales and the Midlands in the morning, and then heads up to Northern Ireland and Northern England through the afternoon. Again, heavy and disruptive snow is possible through parts of Northern Ireland, Northern England, and just into the far south of Scotland, into the North Midlands as well, through Thursday evening, Thursday night. Then the snow comes back southwards again through the Midlands on Friday evening, heads to East Anglia, out into the North Sea, and then we turn drier, have a very cold and frosty night on Friday night, and then that's Saturday with more precipitation waiting in the wings. Right, what to make of that bit, everyone? 189 concurrent viewers, massive live stream, thank you so much. Interesting, wasn't it? That's so watched. That's started, everyone. We'll do a 10 to 14 day in a moment. We're at 191 concurrent viewers with 68 likes on stream. Please give us a like. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Stephanie Ancott, yes, at GavsWeatherVids would act as a nucleus, so the precipitation will stick to it and assist the formation of rain, sleet, and snow. Thanks, Steph. Yeah, I've always thought that. I've always thought that it's harder on the coast to get snow, especially in these marginal scenarios. Stop shallow. Hello to you, my friend. I'm getting a feeling it will pivot south. It will do eventually, yeah. There will be a warm sector like tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, but then the cold air will come southwards again, with the snow coming southwards as the low transfers into the southern North Sea. We're also having a great time on the live chat. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for Paul James as well. Thank you so much for Paul James being here. Got James United and Paul moderating. Paul James moderating the live stream. So that is incredible. Thank you so much to our lovely moderators. Right, we're going to bring you our 10 to 14 day out. Alan Jeff, what happened to the snow? It just rained here in Chester. It's snowing where I am, my friend. That's where it is. It's up the towers. I hope you're not going to be trolling my live chat like you do my comments, Alan. Right, let's do today's 10 to 14 day then. Here we go. We're going to start off. So, brought you so much to do 10 to 14 day now. Central temperature is currently sitting at 4.3, which is 1.4 degrees below average. Really cold start to March. That's the visual up to the 7th. That will fall further, and we'll probably go under 4 degrees at some point by the weekend, I would have thought. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for next week. We're talking about Northampton today. The red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for Northampton. It's kind of colder than average at the moment. Going to get a warm sector coming in tomorrow, turning the snow to rain. Then it gets colder again into Friday with the rain turning back to snow potentially on Friday morning. Another push up in the temperature by the end of the weekend into the beginning of next week, and then we're into another run of cold weather through the middle to second half of March. Actually, it's not until we get into the final week of the month that the upper air temperatures are beginning to stage recovery. Plenty of precipitation as well from start to finish, so it will be quite cold and unsettled. If it's cold enough, it will snow as it is at the moment. Snow row looking like this for me in the towers. Snow today, snow tomorrow, eases off, and then could come back later on next week. Perhaps a bit of a less trend to snow into the final week of March. Maybe high pressure could be taking over then. Temperature anomalies from the 8th to 16th of March, going to be colder on average for the UK, for Ireland, and for much of Northern Europe. And precipitation anomalies from the 8th to 16th of March going to be above average. Of course, if it's cold enough, there will be snow, including that. What a change on February that we've got here. Latest wind from that from earthnullschool.net shows that we've got the milder southerly southwesterlies just getting into the far south, but ahead of it, drawing in cold air from the east, battleground UK, and of course there is those weather fronts that mark the boundary, forming that triple point low out into the Atlantic. Right, let's go start going for chart data then. So the latest UK Met Euro run is looking. Right, so that's not updated for the 12th, and obviously something's happened with the UK Met products. Today we have got the midnight UK Met run, though, not going very well. This is it. Right, so UK Met Euro for midnight on Saturday. Ridge building through the country, will be dry and cold overnight Friday into Saturday. More low pressure coming in off the Atlantic on Sunday. That will bring rain and also sleet and snow in with it. And then look at this, another quite deep area of low pressure pushing across central areas early next week. That will bring heavy rain to the south, but cold northeast winds to the north. And that cold air is coming back as we go through next week, turning cold again next week with another spell of northerlies. Icon looks like this with 12Z. Again, we've got low pressure coming in off the Atlantic over the weekend into the early part of next week. Low pressure is in the south, cold air is in the north. Low pressure clears to the east round Tuesday. Winds turn back into the north again, and we're off into another cold spell through the middle of next week. Turns colder once again. Looks like the cold weather's not done even after the weekend. It looks like cold weather will return next week. This is how the GFS 12Z, look, actually, just show you the GFS 6Z, I think. So, ridge of high pressure through the country on Saturday. Again, that is a cold ridge into Sunday and into Sunday, Monday. Low pressure off the Atlantic, mild in south, cold in the north. That low pressure clears through Tuesday to Wednesday, back into those cold northerly winds again. Cold weather is returning next week, everyone. And then it stays cold with a ridge of high pressure through the second half of next week. That will turn it dry, but it will be cold under that area of high pressure. Back into something a little bit less cold just after day 10. But look how this low pressure is diving southwards. So that sets us up for more cold weather. 20th of March, we've got wind in from the east then. Generally, as I said, a few days ago, it is a cold and wintry outlook for this March. That is down courtesy, thanks to the southern stratospheric warming, undoubtedly. So the latest GFS run, that's 6Z, so the latest GFS 12Z run is looking. Again, low pressure pushing through the country over weekend into next week, turns wind back into the north, back into those cold northerlies yet again. Heading out beyond that, low pressure trying to come in from off the Atlantic, but is struggling to do so. Then low pressure heading southwards again into the second half of the month. Looks like we're going back into colder conditions once more on the 12Z. Generally quite a cold, cold, unsettled outlook there. GM 12Z again. Looks like that. Low pressure introducing northerly winds once more through the early to middle part of next week. Cold and wintering with the GM12Z throughout most of next week. Keeping the wind in from the north. Staying cold, wintry. Further night frost. Could be snow at times in some places. The ECM 12Z is still updated. We'll come back to that at the end of the live stream. This is how the midnight ECM run was looking. However, so again, that low pressure clearing away to the east through the early part of next week. However, less of a northerly with the ECM, actually. So the ECM is milder. Don't get that northerly next week with the ECM. We'll see what the 12Z has to say about that in a couple of minutes. This is a precipitation type forecast based on that ECM run from Timeout.com. Where it's actually will be heavy snow for the central regions on Thursday night, Friday morning. More rain, so coming in from the Atlantic over the weekend. Next week, though, is milder. We don't get that northerly, so most of the snow is restricted to upland areas. Just rain generally further south. BW options on the table within the ECM ensemble today. 4-day 10 from the outside. Met gets us to the 18th of March. 21 members of the ECM ensembles with low pressure over the country. That can be very unsettled. Could be quite cold with high pressure up towards Greenland. We will go on the cold side. A projection of about 11 with low pressure more towards the east. That could pull in even a northerly wind. We've got another 11 here with low pressure over the south and east of the country. High pressure towards Greenland. That could bring in quite a cold northeasterly. And then 8, including operational run, with high pressure to the east, low pressure to the west. And so that brings up wind from more a southerly southwest direction. The ECM operational run was not well supported by its ensemble. So this scenario at day 10, this milder scenario that we have from the ECM, that, not that well supported by the ECM ensembles. A lot of the options are colder than that. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. We go to the 23rd of March, 16 members of the ECM ensembles. Again, low pressure over the country. That looks very unsettled. 13, low pressure to the north, high pressure to the south. That will be milder, winds in from west-southwest. And the 11 here will be milder as well. And then we've got 11 down here with high pressure between Iceland and Scandinavia. That bringing wind from the east. That is the coldest option. Maybe turning milder in 2 weeks' time. SB2, 500 millibar hydron road chart breakdown into wind pairs. The first wind pair takes from the 8th to 14th of March. You're going weak with low pressure over to the east of the coast. That brings down this cold northerly as it combined with blocking around Greenland. So cold and wintry in the coming days. Week 2 also looks quite cold and wintry from 15th to 21st of March. Low pressure to the north, high pressure pulled away from us. I think wind is still coming in from a largely northwesterly to northerly direction there. Week 3 is going to be the 22nd to 28th of March. High pressure reaching in from off the Atlantic. That's a drier, milder situation. Doesn't last for long. Week 4, 29th of March to the 4th of April. High pressure pulls back out into the middle of the Atlantic, heads up towards southern Greenland with low pressure to our northeast, and that will get wind back into quite a cold northerly or northeasterly or northwesterly once again. CFS for April overall looks like this, blocking around Greenland, low pressure to the south, winds in from a cold easterly direction potentially in April. Temperature anomalies are no better than average, but in reality, I suspect it could be another cold and average month with that much northern blocking and no signal for precipitation. There hasn't been much in this live stream for those that like warm weather, so I'm just going to have a look at the ECM seasonal model. Then we will go back to the ECM 12Z, and then we're done on this live stream. So this is the mean pressure anomaly for April, May, June from the ECM, just updated a few days ago. High pressure generally centered to the north. That could be quite cold to start off with a bit of a northern blocking signal. But look what happens for May, June, July. The high pressure comes centered more over the country. That will bring the wind in from the east and will bring a lot of dry and potentially quite warm weather through the early part of summer. Then June, July, August, the summer itself, anticyclonic, high pressure over and just to the north of the country. Winds again will come in from the east. That could be turning increasingly hot with those east winds as the summer goes on. And then July, August, September, still looking anticyclonic. So after this cold and rather delayed spring, March, possibly April, maybe will flip into a very warm pattern into the summer, or another warm, dry, maybe hot and dry summer to come. Perhaps we'll see about that. Right, okay, last thing to look at is the ECM 12. Thank you so much for an amazing live. Thank you so much, everybody. This is the last thing to look at. Let me go get it wrapped up. This is the ECM 12Z with low pressure again to west, pushing in across the country over the next couple of days, bring rain, sleet and snow into the weekend. Going to push the southwest winds on sunny turns by the west back into northerlies between through to Monday, which is high pressure Tuesday and Wednesday, looks milder, and then into the second half next week, cold air trying to get back in from the north. Yep, the cold weather not done there. High pressure reaching back in from the Atlantic around days 8, 9 and 10 on the latest ECM 12 run. Cold northerlies return. Going to be a delayed spring, I think, everybody. Right, we're done. Thank you so much, everybody. Incredible live stream. Very, very busy once again. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for all of you. I hope you've enjoyed the live stream. If you did, then please can you like the stream before you check out, drop a comment, and all of that good stuff. Thank you so very much, everybody. Been well over 100 concurrent viewers throughout the live stream. That's amazing and epic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to our lovely moderators for moderating on the live stream. Thank you so much to James 09J and Paul James for moderating on this live stream. That's amazing. Stephen Charlton, have you got a precipitation chart? Oh yeah, for Auckland. I'll have a look. And we could share it in a few days' time, Steve. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for an incredible live stream. I'm going to wrap it up there. So obviously, the focus at the moment is on snow through central parts of England and Wales. Tomorrow, the focus will shift a bit further northwards to mid and North Wales, Northern England, Northern Ireland, possibly to southern Scotland. Heavy disruptive snow from the North Midlands up the Pennine chain, definitely and distinctly possible late tomorrow into tomorrow evening. Friday morning will probably bring back snow risk further southwards again through the Midlands into East Anglia before it finally clears away to the east. More cold weather at times next week as well. So even into the second half of March, the snow and cold may not be done with us. Thank you so much to the moderators. That's incredible. Thank you so much to our lovely mods. And also, thank you so much to Josh, wonderful World Nature Weather, for your super chat. Thank you so much, Josh. You enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening. Tomorrow we'll be doing the 6 a.m. upload. We'll have a European Outlook, 10 to 14 day, maybe snow watch tomorrow evening. I'll see about that. And then on Friday we'll be live streaming again with our Friday Night Live Stream at 10:30 tomorrow evening. And on Friday evening I shall see you live for that one. You enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening. I'm going to go down and have a lie down in a dark room, I think, now. You enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening. And for this live stream, that's all for now. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.